How you doing, guys? Marco here. Guys, I just wanted to film a very quick video for you guys today. Well, hopefully it's going to be as quick as possible. Just some regarding, I've been talking to a few of the guys out there today. Like, if you know a few of the revs, just give them a call and just touch base, see how everyone is. And, at the moment, what I'm gathering is at the moment, a lot of people are feeling a little bit defeated. So, what I mean by that is, it's halfway through the year, at the start of January, they set themselves big goals and, they're sort of evaluating those goals and realizing they're a little bit far from achieving those goals. So, which I just wanted to film a quick video about, yes, you might have set yourself some goals. Yes, you might not be on track to, achieving those goals, but hey, it's the business world, Business was never supposed to be, the way we want it to be. The business is going to work in its own way, and it's for us to adapt to the way the business is working. So, I just wanted to film a quick video, just giving you guys a little bit of a way how I see that word defeat, because that word defeat, it's out there these days, but you know what? You're only defeated if you quit. That's just the way I sort of see it. So, I'm going to give you guys a few little examples. So, and as you guys don't even probably know who this guy is, he's an inventor. He came up with a lot of different types of inventions. And, this man, he actually invented something that we live with today. And without that, we actually wouldn't even be able to live. And that's, the light bulb. And his name was Thomas Edison. And, he actually, it took him 9,999 mistakes to then the 10,000th light bulb attempt. He actually designed a light bulb. Okay? 9,999 mistakes, guys. And then the 10,000th became the light bulb. And it's something we got to reflect back onto our businesses. A lot of you guys, you want to become, the best inviters, in your first week. You want to become, grow the biggest team within your first week. You want to be able to close like a professional in your first week. You want to be the best presenter in your first week. Yes, that's a great, Dan Hamilton always said to me, he goes, prepare for the best, but expect the worst. And, that's just the way this business really works is, yes, you want that, but in reality, for you to become the best presenter, for you to become the best inviter, for you to become the best closer, for you to become the best rep, you need to go through a lot of the mistakes. You need to go through, stuffing up over and over and over again and learning from those mistakes to ultimately create who you are today. So, for example, I've learned a lot of mistakes and I've made a lot of mistakes over the last 3 years, but those mistakes have framed who I am today. And then another guy I really want to talk about is this guy here. So he had an idea. He had an idea of where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do in life, but I guess the problem was he had a vision, but not a lot of people saw his vision. Not a lot of people, saw what he saw. And, he actually got rejected for his idea because he needed money to invest. He got rejected 242 times from the banks. Okay? Got rejected 242 times to the banks. Not one single person, agreed with him. A lot of us in this business, we have 10 or 15 rejections and we let it affect us. We let those, rejections, get in the way. And you can't let that, guys. You can't let a few rejections defeat you. You can't, let your business not going to where it wanted to be defeat you, What was the difference between Edison compared to any other inventor out there? He just didn't stop. He just didn't he could have easily got defeated after 5,000 attempts, 6,000, 7,000 attempts. He could have easily felt defeated, but he knew as long as he kept on going, one day he was going to find that solution. And, same as Howard Schultz here, who actually is the guy who was in charge of Starbucks. 242 attempts. Not everyone saw his idea of investing in a Starbucks. The 243rd person that decided to invest with him helped him create Starbucks to what it is today. For a fact, Starbucks hit $14.89 billion in 2013 in revenue. If he stopped after the first 10 banks said no, if the first bank, 20 banks said no, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 200 banks said no, Starbucks wouldn't be where he is today, and who knows where he would be where he is today. So we got to understand, a lot of us are, we become victims. People aren't interested. Whatever. But understand, that's the business world. You've asked to join the business world, and network marketing is a great entry into the business world. But you have to become a business person. And you have to understand other businesses probably go through more rejection than what you're going through. But that's why they're living that life that most people can't. And if you want to live that life that most people can't, embrace the rejections, embrace the knockbacks. Do you think today 242 knockbacks from the bank was worth it for Howard Schultz today? Of course it was. Who's this person right here? Some of you can probably recognize her straight away. Some of you probably can't recognize her straight away. Her name is Oprah Winfrey. Okay, when she first got into television, when she first got into her career, she actually got in. She had her own TV show and all that kind of stuff. Not long after that, what ended up happening, they told her she wasn't good enough. They told her she wasn't TV material, and then they got rid of her. How many times have you guys been told you're not good enough? How many times have you guys been told that you're never going to be able to make this happen? Now, what's the difference here, though? The difference is, some of you have actually let that other people's, what they see in you, you've let it become your reality. Someone tells you you're not good enough. Oh, really? Okay. And then you just let it affect you. Somebody tells you you can't run a business. Oh, okay. And you let it affect you. What do you think Oprah Winfrey did? Do you think she listened to a few directors' opinions? Because she was letting a few people determine where her life was going to go. She didn't. What did she do? She kept on persisting. And today she's the most recognized female face on the planet, worth $3 billion. Okay? One of the most popular people in the world today. Why? Because she didn't let a few other people's opinions of her affect her. She knew what she could achieve. She knew what she was worthy of, and she kept on going. Okay? Who do you guys see this here? Good looking fellow. He had an idea. That idea got trashed 302 times. 302 times the people told him, you're an idiot, it's never going to work. Some of you have 5 people tell you you're an idiot, it's not going to work, and you let it affect you. Some of you have 10 people tell you you're an idiot, it's not going to work, and you go all negative shit. 302 times. But once you've got a vision, you remove that word defeat. Defeat does not exist, okay? You are not going to let other people's opinions of you defeat you. That's exactly what this guy did. And his name was Walt Disney. And what is he in charge of today? The happiest place on earth. Disneyland. Okay? He told 302 people about his concept to open up a Disneyland. And every single one of them trashed it. Told him he's an idiot. Told him it's not going to work. Told him it's never going to happen. But did he listen to him? No. He had his vision. He knew what he was doing. He knew where he was going. And he did not let anybody affect that vision. 302 times. Can you imagine? 302 no's. 302 times people saying you're an idiot. It's never going to work. But you remove that defeat. You remove the failure option. You just keep persisting. You keep persisting. You stick to your vision and you will succeed. Okay? Who's this fellow? Here we go. In high school, he actually got kicked out, knocked out, or whatever you want to call it, dropped out of his basketball team because he said he wasn't good enough. Now, he played his entire childhood, he played basketball. In his teens, he played basketball. And when it came to his peak time, in the teenage world, when now you're starting to get scouts and this, you got told, you know what, we're going to have to drop you because you're not good enough. Now, what does the average person do when they're not told they're good enough? They take that word for it. They take that 1 or 2 person's opinion for it, and they let it affect them. They change their entire life based on those 1 or 2 opinions. Do you think he did it? Nope. What did he do? The following season, he worked even harder. The following season, he said, I'm going to work so hard that I'm going to prove these guys wrong. I'm going to work so hard, I'm going to show these guys that they made a mistake letting me go. And that's exactly what he did. He didn't let other people's negativity affect him. He more or less used it as his drive. And today that guy is Michael Jordan. We all know who Michael Jordan is. Best living player, legend. Best player in the AFL ever. Would he have been the best AFL player ever? I mean, not AFL, whatever, NBA. Would he be the best NBA player ever if he let, a few people tell him he's not good enough? No. Well, where would his life be today if he let that affect him and he stopped playing basketball because of a few people's opinions? Because a few people thought he wasn't good enough, so they got rid of him. But that's what a lot of people, what a lot of us do. A lot of us think, because a few people tell us we can't run a business, a few people tell us we're never going to be successful. We take their opinions and we base our lives on their opinions. If Michael Jordan listened to the opinions of other people, he would not be where he is today. If Oprah Winfrey listened to the opinions of other people, she would not be where she is today. And Michael Jordan has an incredible quote that he talks about. I missed more than 900 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the winning shot and missed. I failed over and over again, and that's why I succeeded. So many of us, I treat this back into inviting, It's how many invites have you done? How many presentations have you done? How many parties have you done? Now, yes, a lot of people are going to say no. Yes, you're going to have a lot of parties that aren't probably going to work. But that's the game. Yes, you're going to have a lot of rejection, but that's the game. That's just what comes. Dan Hamilton says, I told you, this guy has mentored me since day one of this business, and he said to me early on, he prepared me for this. He said, Marco, expect the best, but prepare for the worst. I'm going to throw a party, and it's going to be the best party in the world. I'm going to have so many guests there. The worst, no one's going to rock up, and there's not going to be a party. Expect the best, prepare for the worst. Now that I'm prepared for the worst, if the worst happened, I wouldn't sulk and cry about it. I'll accept it. I'll make some improvements on my inviting, and I'll schedule a next party to ensure that I don't have the same problem. Yes, I'm going to have teams that are going to fall off. You got a team, you're excited, you're pumped. Expect the worst, that team's going to fall off. 48 people I've signed into this business, guys. How many are with me today? 6. But 6 have helped me create the life that I'm living today. That's the key. Now, yes, 48 people, the best would be if all 48 stuck around and if all 48 was on this entire journey with me. But expect the worst, that the majority of them are actually going to fall off. So when I had people falling off, I expected it. It was there. It was in the back of my head. So when it happened, I accepted it. I accepted that that's business. Business, you're going to have good times. Business is going to have bad times. Not everybody is going to be in your journey forever. Okay? So just accept it for what it is. And then you've got this lady. She had an idea. She was very creative, so she decided to write a book. She wrote an incredible book. I've never personally read it, but an incredible book. So she showed her friends, a few friends, hey, this is actually really good. You should go get this published. So she decided to go get it published. She decided she was going to go get it published, and she was going to, publish the book. She went to a few publishers. They all said no. For years, she went to different publishers, and no one wanted to publish her book. She could have easily taken a step back. She could have easily said, this book's never going to get anywhere. She kept on persisting. One publisher saw a vision, and today we got Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling is today worth over $1 billion. She actually lost her $1 billion status because she gave so much money back to charity. Her books have sold 400 million copies worldwide. Now, yes, she got rejected by a few publishers. But hey, that's fine. She wasn't going to let a few people's different opinions of her affect her business. Okay? But the thing about this, guys, what I'm trying to get at is Edison, Schultz, Walt Disney, Harry Potter, Michael Jordan, and everybody else that I've just used as examples. They weren't the most talented people in their field. I can guarantee there's probably better off for them, J.K. Rowling. I can probably guarantee there's probably better inventors, than Thomas Edison that had better ideas. But the difference is they didn't persist through. They let defeat get to them. They let a few rejections, a few problems affect them. Understand, in this business, guys, you're going to have highs and you're going to have lows. But your success is determined on how you react to your lows. So if you're in a low point of your business right now, that's awesome. Because it's a test. It's a universe test to see if you're ready to get to the next level. It's a universe test to see where you want to take this business and how serious you are in this business. We always say it. We don't look how people react when their business is booming, because anyone can run a big booming business. We look back and we see the real leaders come in times of when their business isn't growing. Real leaders come in time where it's time to step up and take their business to a whole new level. And that's what we're looking for here. That's what your life should be determined by you and only you. Not the opinions of Jack, not the opinions of Jill, not the opinions of your parents, not the opinions of family members, not the opinions of friends, not the opinions of random people out there. Your life is in your hands and you are determined by your own success. Okay? Understand that, guys. Go out there. This is an opportunity to change your life. This is an opportunity to change other people's lives. But do not base your life on other people's opinions. Base it on yourself. Who do you see? Who are you? Who is a person that you need to, who do you should be? Who is that person that can go out there and do it? That is you. You can create whatever you want to create as long as you tell yourself that's you. As long as you don't let anything affect you. As long as you're thinking logically and not thinking emotionally. Okay? These people here were logical thinkers. They didn't let a few people's opinions get in the way. They were thinking logically. They understood their business. They understood entrepreneurship. They understood overcoming. They understood persistency. And they knew they had to remove the word defeat out of their life. Because the only time you're defeated is when you quit. The only time you're defeated is when you start making excuses. Guys, go out there, make this happen. You can create an incredible life here. And it's up to you, and it's up to you what you want to do with here. But I hope this video has really helped you all really see the perspective. And go out there. We're halfway through the year. Reevaluate your goals, reset your goals. 6 months, give it all you have. 2015 is that year. It could be your year. The next 6 months could be the 6 months to change your life forever. So thank you all very much, guys. Talk to you all soon.